Hello, Peter Lamb, newly elected Member of Parliament for Crawley here, although I think technically I'm not the MP until I get sworn in next week. One of the things that I did back when I was council leader is I started the Facebook Live question and answer sessions as a way of enabling people to raise any questions or issues they had about the town and hopefully get a direct answer to that question from me back when I was council leader. I'm keen to do some things similar as Member of Parliament. I want to help break down a lot of the barriers to enable people to see how things operate and hopefully involve the community more in the decision making around things that we do within Parliament. And I thought the best way of kicking off that process might be doing a series on what it's like to become a new Member of Parliament, the learning curve that you're going to go through on a day-to-day basis. I don't think anyone's ever dealt with that before. It's quite a steep learning curve, and the first thing to say is that when you start out, you walk off stage, and the chief executive of the council pretty much immediately hands you this letter. It's a nice envelope, which inside has got two letters, and it's got a very short guide to some of the organisations that you're going to be working with as a Member of Parliament, and an intriguing paragraph which essentially says, "Don't call us, we'll call you." And I've had a call now, which I think is by a relevant person. It was by a Labour whip, to tell me that I need to come in on Sunday to pick up my credentials and some equipment so I can start accessing my parliamentary email account and the House of Commons online system, which is really important because when you're an MP, you don't actually inherit the office of the last MP. There's no sort of set MP office in Crawley. You've got to find a building yourself, you've got to equip it, you've got to recruit members of staff and ensure that that team is well trained to deal with people's needs. And until that happens, it's just you and your email account against the world, really. So if you do need to get in touch, please do continue to use between now and whenever I'm able to put my parliamentary email address up, my Crawley Labour account, which is peter.lamb@crawleylabour.org.uk, so I can try and engage with the issues. But if you can be mindful that at the moment it is me running around like crazy, trying to do all the events that people want an MP to do without any staff, while trying to build an office from scratch. So it might take me a while to get around to some of the issues, and I'm very sorry about that. But this is what's going to be happening now in hundreds of constituencies across the country. And we will get past it and we'll get more efficient as time goes on. Between now and Sunday, there are any number of events that I have to be involved with. I actually have my first meeting about 2 hours after formally being elected, and I will be using the time of the next couple of days to go around to all these different events that I've been invited to, which I was going to do whether or not as the MP or just still a councillor, but obviously a lot of the invitations came because people thought I might be the MP, engaging with different bits of the community. It's a big part of your role, it's just being visible, frankly, and trying to make yourself available to people. So I imagine that my update tomorrow will probably cover that off. So stay with me, and hopefully we'll learn some interesting things along the road.